Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Sandy Cruz, and I am the creator of the iPlanner and iDesign and a whole lot more. What I'm going to show you today is how I use the Goodnotes 5 font feature, even though I'm still using Goodnotes 4. The reason I'm still using Goodnotes 4 is because Goodnotes 4 has some features that are not available in Goodnotes 5 yet. And so I'm sticking with it until they're completely done with Goodnotes 5, and then I can jump over there and start using it. There is one thing that is in Goodnotes 5 that I use occasionally that is not in Goodnotes 4, and that is the font feature. And I know that's a big attraction to a lot of people, which is why they're using Goodnotes 5, is to use the different fonts. Goodnotes 4 doesn't allow you to bring custom fonts in. It comes with a group of fonts and that's all you get. However, in Goodnotes 5, any fonts that you have installed on your iPad, you can bring into Goodnotes 5. And so that's a big attraction. Well, I have a workaround for using the font feature in Goodnotes 5 and bringing it over to Goodnotes 4. So let me take you over to Goodnotes 5. And by the way, I'm using the iPlanner, and this one is the Cassidy Daily Weekly, so you get kind of a close-up look of this iPlanner. By the way, they're all on sale, 70% off now. This is a 2019 iPlanner. So if you've been curious about them, if you want to take a test drive for the rest of the year, now's a good time to do it. All right, so real quick, I'm going to show you how to do the font. For those of you that don't know how to do it yet, I'm just going to tap on the font tool, and then I'm also going to tap this button to open up my options. And here's where I'm going to select my font, and I'll just scroll down to find the one that I want. I think I'm going to choose Augie. And now I just tap on my screen and I can go ahead and start typing. The text that I need on my spread over in Goodnotes 4 is today, so I'm going to type today. And I'm also going to make it nice and big so that when I bring it over to Goodnotes 4, it's nice and crystal clear. For those of you that have been with me for a while, you know that one of my pet peeves is anything that looks fuzzy or grainy. And so I've lassoed the text and I'm going to choose resize and make it nice and big. One of the things that I don't like about using the fonts in Goodnotes 5 is that it leaves this invisible border around the text. Let me show you. If I tap edit, I might need to make this a little smaller to show you. Resize. So here is this big, enormous box around my text. That gets in my way. If I have something behind it, I can't get to it without moving the text out of the way, because it's impossible to get to anything that's behind it. So, and you can't crop it in Goodnotes 5, but you can crop it in Goodnotes 4. It stays a text in Goodnotes 5, but it turns it into an image when you bring it over to 4, which I kind of like better. However, you can't edit that text once you bring it to Goodnotes 4. I hope that makes sense. All right, so I want to color it. So I'm going to lasso and tap color, and I want it to be white. And it looks like it disappeared from my screen, but it didn't. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy and go back over to Goodnotes 4, and I will paste it, bring it down a little bit in size, zoom in to show you how nice and clear it came over. But I need to crop this because it's just as big and has that big invisible bounding box around it. So I'm going to tap edit, and as you can see, the blue handles, that's how big the bounding box is for this text. So I'm going to crop that all off because that gets in my way if anything is behind it. And tap done. And where I want to place this is on all these headers for each day. So I'm just going to resize it to make it fit. And before I place it, I want to copy it because I need several copies. So I'll lasso, copy. I can put a copy on each header. And that's all there is to it. I hope you picked up a tip today in this video if you're using Goodnotes 4. You can also bring the text into other apps from Goodnotes 5 using the font feature. One of the things that I've noticed, I use Keynote quite a bit for all my stickers and creating my spreads. If I use the font in Keynote and copy and paste it to 4, it won't recognize it. It knows it's a font. It knows it's a font that's not included in Goodnotes 4. So I can't use Keynote for that. However, I can take a font from Goodnotes 5 and bring it over to Keynote and use it in Keynote. And I have a lot of text that I've saved in Keynote from Goodnotes 5 that I can use over and over again when I need it. That's another little bit of a workaround too if you're using Keynote to create your spreads and design your stickers. All right, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos that I make, helping you with your planning and designing your weekly spreads and little tips and tricks. If you like this video, be sure and hit that thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Have an outstanding day, everyone. Bye.